Hey guys, what's up? Josh here from Cape Cod Engraving and Laser Cutting, here with another one of our assembly videos on one of our vape stands on how to assemble it. This one here is our Grenade Vape Stand. So let's get right into it. This is what's included when you order your vape stand from us. You get 3 pieces, the bottom, the middle, and the top piece here. You also get all the hardware, and I include an Allen wrench for you to put it all together. The hardware includes female to female hardware, which has holes on both ends, and the screws go right into it. And these are the shorter ones. You see this has the screws going into both sides. Then we have the long female to female ones. You'll see why there's only one screw in that one in a moment. And then you have the female to male. You'll notice the male end has the post here sticking out, and then the female end there. So let's get right into it. We'll start putting it together. When I ship these out to you, I always leave the protective paper on them so that way they don't get scratched or anything. Pretty easy to peel off. Just find an area where you can start peeling it, and just start pulling the paper off gently so you don't rip the paper. It just makes it a lot easier if you can get it all off in one big piece. It goes a lot quicker, but just start lifting it, you know, and you can just pull it right off and expose the beautiful, beautiful acrylic. This stuff, I'll tell you, I love this stuff. Just peel it all off. Use your nail gently to peel it up. It all just comes right off. Only takes a couple minutes. Get the other side as well. Just start a corner with your nail. See, just like that. Sorry, I'm working my best here on the camera. And then just start peeling it right off. Just like that. And do the same with the middle. Just find yourself a corner or an edge that you can easily peel the paper, get it started. And just gently peel it. The middle, you gotta be a little bit more gentle with the paper so you don't rip it, so you can take it off in one piece easier, because there's a lot more holes cut into it for all the juice bottles and the mods and everything. So sorry, I'm trying to, let me orient this better for you guys. Sorry. There you go. Just peel all the paper right off. Make sure you get the back too. It's very rewarding, very cool when you peel that paper off and you see the acrylic. You know, you see the bright colors, the shiny finish of it. It's just very cool. Comes up relatively easy. Just using my nail gently just to kind of peel it up just a little bit. So here's the middle, all peeled front and back. And we got the top piece. And we'll just, same thing, just start a corner, just gently peel it up. If you can get it all in one piece, it's usually easier. If not, no big deal. No big deal. Just start the corner just like that. And just peel right off. There you go. Alright. So we got our 3 pieces. Move that out of the way. You get your bottom one, the most solid out of all of them, and the bigger. A little piece of paper still stuck there. You got your middle piece, which has got most of the holes in it, and then your top piece for your mods, your box mod and your tube mod. So what you want to do is, this one's not that big of a deal, but sometimes they can get, misoriented. So you just want to make sure everything lines up right before you start putting it together. Make sure your holes all line up, all your pieces line up. Everything looks good, so they're all oriented in the same direction. Just like that. Okay? Now you start from the bottom, work your way up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our bottom piece, and we're going to use the female to female pieces of hardware first. These ones here, the ones that have the screws on both sides there, okay? Just take your screws out, one side, just like that. Hopefully you can see that well. Okay? Put the screw in from the bottom of the bottom piece, up through rather, and just finger tighten the hardware right onto it. You just gotta snug it down, don't crank it down, just snug it. Okay? So that's the very bottom of the grenade there. Okay? So the next one you're gonna do is we'll do the very bottom of the handle of the grenade. Again, the female to female piece of hardware, take one of the screws out, put it up from the bottom, up through, just like that. And just screw the hardware right on, and just finger tighten it. You don't have to crank it down. And then the next one, again, female to female. Take one screw out, and we're going to do this hole right here, kind of in the middle of the grenade, right there. Just put the screw up through the bottom, just like that. Hold it with your finger. Put your hardware through, and just screw it on. Just finger tighten it. There you go. There you go. So this is where you should be right now. This is the 3 holes with the female to female pieces of hardware. Okay. Next, we're going to go to the male to female. So again, it's got a screw on one side and then a post on the other, and that'll be the 3 remaining holes. So as you can see, they're in the upper area of the grenade. So let's do those. So again, just take one of the screws right out, put it up through the bottom, and just finger tighten the piece of hardware on, just like that. Same thing. Take the screw out, put it up through from the bottom, and finger tighten it down. And then your very last male to female piece of hardware, same thing, take the screw out, last hole, put it in through the bottom, put your hardware on, excuse me, and tighten it right down. This is where you should be right now. You got your 3 male to female, and then your 3 female to female. Let's take the screws out of these ones here. Set those to the side. And let's take our middle piece of acrylic right here, and we're going to put it right on top. And you can align those male pegs right with these top holes here. And you can take your long female to female pieces of hardware, screw them right down onto those male posts, just like that, and just finger tighten them down. Just finger tighten them down. There you go. Let's take those screws that we set to the side, put them in the remaining holes. Okay. You can use your included Allen wrench to just tighten them right down. Just snug. You don't have to crank them. Just snug. So those are nice and snug. Now let's take the screws out of our long female to female pieces of hardware. Let's take the screws out. We'll set those to the side. And then let's take our top piece, set it right on top, line the hardware with the holes. Let's put our screws in. We're going to tighten those down, just snug. Okay, let's flip it over. Let's just snug the underside ones down, just make sure they're tight. Again, you don't have to crank them down, just snug. Okay, while we have it flipped over, let's grab the included non-slip feet. Let's just kind of put them in the corners, you know, in the far ends. So that way there, they'll have some even support across it so it won't rock or anything. Definitely put one down here at the handle of the grenade to help support it so it's not off on its own. Who doesn't like a little support, you know? So there you go. So just kind of put them here and there. Don't worry, I'll include enough for you to put plenty of feet on. Alright, there you go. So it's all done. And here, let's take a look at it. So this is the finished Grenade Vape Stand, all assembled. Pretty easy to do, you know. This is what you're able to fit in. You can fit a box mod, a tube mod. You got 2, 4, 6 drip tips, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 30 mil bottle holes rather. You could actually put 3 atomizers in these 3 holes if you wanted instead of 30 mil bottles. I have the holes there on the bottoms for you. And then also 4 18650 batteries you can fit right in here. Everything organized is really nice. It looks really great. Really awesome conversation piece. Find them on CapeCodEngraving.com. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/CapeCodEngraving, on Instagram at CapeCodEngraving. Follow us, like us, share our stuff. I mean, if you're into vaping, this is pretty cool stuff. We really like it. So check us out, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, all the normal stuff that you hear everybody tell you to do. But enjoy, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thanks. Take care.